So now that you know more about the benefits of having a bot for your brand or business, I want to show you how to actually create one. So to do that, obviously this course is oriented with Chatfuel. So go to chatfuel.com. Once you get there, you'll see this screen. Granted, you won't see all these bots that I have, but you'll see the same screen. At the top up here, you can see there are tutorial templates. So these are templates that are pre-made that you can pretty much plug in any information that you need and you'll be good to go. However, in this course, we're going more extensively. We're taking a deeper dive into how to do this because I prefer creating bots from scratch. That way, if there's an error, if something goes wrong, I know exactly what to fix because I created it myself, and there's far greater flexibility doing it that way. Plus, it's good to learn for yourself. So you can use these templates, but we won't be showing how to do that in this course. Instead, click on this orange Create a Blank Chatbot button, and that'll help you get started. So once you arrive, you'll see the basic Chatfuel user interface. On the left-hand side here, you have all these different tabs, though in this tab, the Build tab, is where you'll be spending the majority of your time building the bot, as the name implies. I'd say 90% of the time you will be in this tab, but of course, I'll go more in depth into the other tabs in later videos. But for now, in this video, what I want you to understand is that these built-in blocks here, the welcome message block and the default answer block, and by the way, blocks are like pages on a website. Think of them that way. These are two basic components of every single bot you'll ever make. So the welcome message, as it implies, is kind of like the home page of a website. It's the first message that people will see when they launch your bot. So the welcome message is primarily used for onboarding. It does two things. It tells users what the function, what the value of the bot actually is, what does it do for them, how does it help them, how does it benefit them, and secondarily, the purpose of it is to tell users how to actually interact with the bot. So what buttons should they press, where should they go, what is the ultimate goal, and it tells users what to do navigationally if they get stuck, if they need help. So this is the welcome block, very, very important. It's the first thing that people see, so you want to make a good impression here. And lastly, the second built-in block is the default answer block. So think of this like a 404 error that you get when you go to a page that doesn't exist on a website, okay? This block is what happens where users get redirected rather when an error happens. When they enter an invalid input, they get redirected here. So what do I mean exactly by an invalid input? Well, as you'll see in a later video, you can program AI or artificial intelligence in your bot. And that means that you can set up phrases that the bot will respond to in a certain way. So if, for example, you program the bot to respond to the phrase, "hello there," and you program the bot to respond to that, but somebody instead says hi, then they'll get this error message. So for this error message, you want to obviously tell the user in a polite way what they've done is wrong and you don't have an answer for them, but you also want to make sure that you pivot. And what I mean by pivot is that obviously you acknowledge the fact that you can't help the user based on what they said, but you provide some sort of call to action, some sort of button that redirects them and guides them further down your sales funnel to complete your call to action. So again, these are the two built-in blocks that you'll see with every bot you create. And obviously in later videos, you'll learn how to add images, galleries, all sorts of different functionalities to these blocks, to these pages like on a website, in later videos. So next, we'll talk about more functionality for your bot.